Tim Kaine, the entertainment editor at the Decatur Herald and Review, and I'm at my desk. I almost hate to bring this up because when I talk about things like this, or when I put them on my blog, or when I put them in my column, they're criticisms of people, but the people who I'm criticizing don't see it, they don't hear it, and they're the ones who need to, and you guys are the ones who already know this stuff and you agree with me, but I just need to get this off my chest. I was at a Theater 7 production a couple weeks ago, and show started at 7:30. And 7:30 really isn't that hard to figure out. It's like the one hand is here and the other hand is here. So that's like 7:30. But there were people in line at 7:30, and they held the curtain because they wanted to get these people in. So play started 5-6 minutes late. And even with that, 15 minutes after the play started, a half a dozen people came walking into the theater. I was sitting near the back, and these half dozen people came charging in. The doors are slamming, and they're all trying to figure out, oh, which seat is mine? Which seat is mine? They had a wide open row of 10 seats, but they couldn't figure out which 6 people or which 6 seats they needed to get into. It just had me kind of rolling my eyes. It's a thing that bothers me. It's bothered me when I've been to concerts that are like that. It's bothered me when I've gone to movies that can't start the previews on time, so all of a sudden the previews start 5 minutes late, and then the previews are 15 minutes, and all of a sudden the movie that you had budgeted 2 hours for turns into 2.5 or 2:45. It's a contempt for the audience. It's a contempt for your fellow arts patron. And it bothers me. I just think that we could all show each other a little bit more respect, both the artist to the audience to the artist, and the audience to each other. At that same Theater 7 production, there was somebody sitting in the same row I was, on the other end. In the third act, apparently peckish or starving, started opening the Brock's candy with the cellophane wrappers, and who does this? Who does this? And it wasn't like it was a 7-year-old kid who doesn't have a reason to know better. It was elderly patrons who definitely should have known better. Again, they're not watching this. The people who managed to wander in, slamming the doors and talking to each other while the play was going on, they're not watching this. So I feel bad that you guys had to sit through it, but at least if you feel the same way I do, you can know that someone else feels your pain, and at some point we'll all rise up and crush these pinheads and make sure that they never do it to anyone else again. I'm Tim Kaine, the angry theater patron, and I'm at my desk.
Anecdotes, and please refrain from candy wrapped in cellophane.